It's 17 minutes after 7 right here on the AM show. Now, Rotary Ghana, in partnership with the National Peace Council and the Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Center, will on Saturday, the 18th of June, hold a National Peace Summit. It's under the theme Preserving a Millennium of Peace, Our Collective Responsibility. They will have all the flag bearers. I think that's what's exciting about it for me. All the flag bearers of the different political parties and our two former presidents on one stage to speak on peace and what it means to them. Okay, so in the process, making a declaration to support peace efforts in Ghana through the elections. Let me introduce to you my guests from Rotary, Nana Ekuya Abuaje J and Dominic Abuaje, okay, from the Ghana Rotary chapter or chapter of Rotary International. Right here this morning. I'm kind of confusing myself, so let me just do with this. Nana Ekuya Abuaje J is Rotary Club of Accra, Legon PR, and Dominic Abuaje. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yeah. So first of all, why are you doing this? I mean, why would you want to have all the flag bearers on the same stage?
Yeah, the whole, Rotary, one of our major areas of focus is peace and conflict resolution. I mean, every year we look to organize events that border on peace, and this year being an election year, we just thought, it was an opportune moment for us to, bring all these flag bearers together on one platform to share a message of peace with Ghanaians, tell us what peace is, what peace means to them in these upcoming elections. So essentially just to create that peaceful environment or ambience going into the campaign period and the elections, essentially.
Will the president be there?
We were expecting him.
Okay, that will be exciting. But if they talk peace, then what?
It's not just about coming to talk about peace, like you rightly said, but it's also a way for them to show their commitment in making sure that peace is going to prevail now, from now to the elections and even after the elections, to make sure that there's fair, transparent, everything is going on as they're going to promise. So it's a way for us to show commitment. It's not just words, just a talk shop, but to actually say that, what, I stand for peace and I'm going to make sure that my party and everybody involved in the election process stand for peace. Yeah.
And the two former presidents will also be there. What role would they be playing?
Oh, well, it's just to grace the occasion, one, and also because we are looking at peace, we just want to have that united front. Okay, having the various political actors and leaders, okay, on one stage to show to Ghanaians, hey, it's a unified front going to these elections. It's just an event to vote for whether you are for this party or for the other party, but they're not for us to, amidst our political differences, break down into any chaotic situation. But hey, Ghanaians, we are all one people. It's our birthright. Let's come together as one.
Is there something that you're picking on the ground? The reason you really want to do this, because there are a lot of talking points. There's a lot of tension. We've had a lot of things will happen. Everybody wants to win this year's election. It will make a difference in the lives of at least the two major political parties. So are you picking something from the ground?
Well, I mean, like you rightly said, I mean, it's a consideration that went into the decision. I mean, I wouldn't say we've picked anything, but I mean, we can all attest to the tension or the atmosphere that is prevailing currently. So, I mean, those are sort of considerations that went into our decision too.
Yeah, and just to add to Dominic though, one thing that we need to also bear in mind that we have other people that we are collaborating with. So we have the National Peace Council, we also have the Electoral Commission. They're all going to have representatives there. So it's just to show like the whole picture, like is everybody getting on board, not necessarily picking things on the ground that is going to be this or that, but everybody needs to put an effort into making sure that it goes peaceful. Ghana has had a history of peace, and even our theme for the program is, a millennium of peace, a collective responsibility. So it's not just a talk show like we said, but we are involving everybody to make sure that peace prevails before the elections and after the elections. Yeah.
So this event is tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow.
Okay, what time? Is it open? Can anybody show up?
Oh, no, it's strictly by invitation. It's actually coming off tomorrow, Saturday at 10 a.m. Actually, the 25th of June, which is tomorrow. So, yeah.
Okay, is it too late for somebody to want to be a part of it since it's strictly by invitation?
I don't think so. You could just always contact us, and it's also going to be at the Kofi Annan Peace Training Center. So there's going to be a lot of security too. I mean, with the kind of people that we're going to have there.
Sure.
And it's not just the former president, the electoral commissioner, the National Peace Council. We actually invited people from the different embassies, people also in leadership positions that also have influence. So it's a very restrictive thing, but we just have to make sure that we take you through the clearance, and we can always have your other program.
Have you always done this in an election year? Is this the first?
No, it's actually our first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you hoping that you do this every 4 years or something?
Yeah, it depends on how things evolve, how things unfold. I mean, there are always considerations that will go into the decision, so it will depend on the consideration at the time.
Yeah. So tell me a bit about the club, the Rotary Club. Who are you?
Oh, Rotary is essentially a service organization, international service organization that is made up of business professionals. I mean, people from various communities who come together and make a difference in the communities. That's essentially what Rotary is. We always want to serve. So it's our theme, our motto essentially is service above self.
Aneke, I know that you give a lot, you serve. Do you ever receive?
I think just the fact that you give and the satisfaction that you get is enough for me or for any Rotarian. But apart from that, you know, because you're also in a club with other professionals, it's a great place to network. And also when you go to these communities that you actually give back, that satisfaction that you get, because a couple of months ago, we did a project that was helping, you know, mothers, that maternal health basically. I went to Mampubi Hospital, we helped out with the mothers and the kids, and just them coming back to us after the program and telling us that, you know what, thank you for the beans that you gave to us for free. The health lecture that you gave has gone a long way. So just that satisfaction that every Rotarian gets in giving back is more than enough, apart from like personal gains or anything.
Right.
Yeah.
I've got to ask this for the people who are thinking, can I join Rotary?
Oh yeah.
It looks like it's like a good club to join.
It is a very good club, and it's
How do you
open,
join?
so it's.
So you can just walk in and say that I want to be a member?
Yeah, and we'll take you through the induction process. We find out if it's a good fit for you, because it's a club that requires a lot of your time. So it's something that is a big factor to be a Rotarian. So you need to look at your schedule, and if you're passionate in giving back, Rotary is a place for you.
Are you giving back your personal money? Is that it? Is that the whole idea? Or you're trying to raise funds, you know?
No, I think
you're doing fundraising activities, or is your own personal monies that you're giving?
It's about service. Let me put it that way. It's about service. If you are ready to serve, I mean, you can serve in whatever way, but the bottom line is service. Be prepared to serve. Service above self. That's what should guide you.
Okay.
At all times.
All right then. So back to tomorrow's event, 10 a.m. strictly by invitation. Is there a website that people can visit and get in touch with you?
Yeah, so we have media partners. We have the EIB network that is with us. I mean, we have Joy as well. So what we do is on social media, we're going to create a streaming link. We'll make that available to you shortly. Star FM obviously will be carrying the program live as well. Okay. And I'm sure there's some media stations.
Yeah. And also on Facebook, we have our club website, which is the Accra Legon website on Facebook, and also on Instagram too. We also have live updates. We put it on there. Twitter too, the same thing too. Then, like you mentioned, on YouTube, and also the other partners will be streaming it live. So all the links will be put up on our Facebook page, Instagram page, which is RC_Rotary Club of Accra Legon, and also on Twitter too. So people can follow up on what is going on tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah.
Finally, this is just for me. These flag bearers and the former heads of state, are they all Rotarians?
Actually, the former president, George Kufuor, was actually a Rotarian.
Okay.
And we do have other people, you know, we have other people that also support the cause, but not necessarily a member of Rotary.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So we'll leave our conversation here, because if you leave me, I ask you more personal questions. Dominic Abuaje and Aneke Abuaje, thanks a lot for being here on our show.
Thank you very much.
Stay with us. We're talking drugs on our show next here. It's the AM show. We're on till 9. Definitely get in touch via WhatsApp 0560 800,000, and on Facebook, Joy News on TV.